In this video, we're going to set up a logical structure for our new Google Analytics account. So if you go into the demo account from the Google Merchandise Store and you go in the top left to the master view, you'll actually see that Google has set up one property, but within that property, they've created 3 different views. And this is generally considered as the best practice. So you want to have one master view. That's generally your reporting view, the one you'll actually use on a day-to-day basis. Then you want to have one test view. Test view you use to make changes to your Google Analytics settings before making them to your master view. So if you want to, for instance, add a filter and you're not sure whether this is going to work as you intended to work, you first want to do it to your test view before potentially messing up any data within your master view. And then thirdly, you want to have a raw data view in which you never ever add any specific settings. You just keep the data as raw as possible as you get it in. So whatever happens to your other views, you'll always have the root data available. So you want to create those 3 views in your account. So if I, for instance, go into one of my accounts, I'll have an account with one property, a universal analytics property, and that has the all website data. But I want to do, before I start changing any settings, is that I want to create 3 different views. So this is the raw data view. I just want to change their name. So let's start in the top right, click View Settings. So that's here, View Settings. And then I can change the name here to one.rawdata, or I prefer to do it 3.rawdata because one will be the master view which I wanted to use the most. So then I'll save that one. Let's see, that worked. And then I want to make a copy of this, which I can do here. So I'll copy this view, and then I'll call this 2.testData. Copy that view. Okay, and I'll do that another time, hitting copy view and call that one 1.masterData. Copy view. Okay, so if I then go in the top left, I'll see I have master data, test data, and raw data. So right now this is all exactly the same. I haven't changed any settings in any of these, but the next step will then be to start changing settings in the test data. For instance, to give you a quick example, I can add like a filter in here to exclude IP addresses. I see this particular account, we've already done that. So in your case, you don't want to do any filtering before creating your raw data view. But that's an example. So you can, for instance, say, I don't want to track any of my employee data. So you exclude that, but you will still include that in the raw data. So your raw data will have all data, including your employees. Your test data, you'll say, okay, I want to test if I can exclude my employee IP addresses. And then if that works nicely, you also want to copy that then over into your master data. So this should really help get like your account structured logically and get a nice overview, especially when your data might mess up. You will be able to retrieve the original source and find out what actually went wrong. So this should be really helpful. If you have any trouble setting this up, just let me know. Just ask me a question in the comments and I'll get back to you.